All right, everyone. I am outside the gym now for leg day. And guess what? I will not be doing cardio because I've done 6 hours of cardio in the past 2 days. So my legs are pretty dead. And it's leg day. So I'm going to kind of take it easy. I say that, but we'll see how easy I take it in the gym. I am sitting here, and then while I was sitting here, I saw the trainer come by. And this trainer I talked to quite a bit, and he is looking huge. And we talked about it, and he's on gear, and it's amazing how much his body has grown. He's gotten so muscular over like the past month. So I can understand the draw of steroids. I mean, for people who compete, especially, but if you don't compete, there's no need to take steroids. He is competing, so it's understandable. I see where he's coming from. Even if I was to one day compete, I would not go on steroids just because I am too scared. And I would only do it under doctor supervision. And I know for a fact my doctor would tell me, "Are you an idiot?" That's what he would say. So there's no way I would ever do it, but good on him. You know, he's doing what he wants to do. I'm just surprised at how much he's progressed, how quickly he's progressed. Um, but yeah, I did want to talk about like impulse control. So I think, at least for me, I mean, there's like emotional eating, all this kind of stuff, but it's a lot of it's impulse control. So I have poor impulse control. And I feel like a lot of other people who are overweight have poor impulse control. Because I was thinking about that test they did, with kids, of like you put a kid in a room by himself, unsupervised, and you tell that kid you can have, I don't know, $5 now, but if we come back in 10 minutes and you haven't touched that $5 bill, I'll give you $20. And they go, okay. And most children, because they have poor impulse control, will just take that $5 bill, think nothing of it, like, oh, that's a lot of money. So I kind of have that problem. When I'm faced with that decision of food, I'll say this. I went to the donut place the other day. There's really fancy. They have really nice donuts. I was in the neighborhood grabbing stuff for my dog, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll grab something for my girlfriend. I go there, and then I see the donuts. Automatically, I start bargaining in my head. Man, I could eat one donut. I could have just one donut. It's only like 400 calories for one of these donuts. That's like one treat. That's the treat for the day. Okay, yeah. I go and I get my girlfriend her 2 donuts, well 3, and then I'm like, I mean, it's 6, half a dozen. It's cheap. Like it's a better deal if I get half a dozen. Okay, I'll just have one donut every day for 3 days. That'll be my treat. Yeah, I'll do that. So I grab the donut, and then I grab another donut, and I grab another donut. So that's 6. 3 for my girlfriend, 3 for me. 3 days worth of donuts for each of us. I ate 3 donuts on my way home. So I still struggle with that impulse control. It is never easy. It never goes away. It's an unfortunate fact. I've said this for the past few days. It doesn't get easy. It gets easier. I mean, back in the day, I would have had all 6 donuts and then just gone back and gotten 6 more and probably had 3 more and be like, oh yeah, I got you 3 donuts. Unfortunately, I had 9. So yeah, it's a really difficult mindset to get out of, just because it's hard to be fat and it's hard to be fit. Putting on muscle is hard. Losing fat is hard. But being fat is hard. It takes a long time to get there, but it's a lot easier to get there because you don't think about it. But once you're there, it is a hard life. As much as you don't realize it, it is hard. A lot of things that shouldn't be hard, shouldn't be difficult, shouldn't hurt your body do. And then a lot of health complications come with it. So they always say, choose your hard. And you got to think long term. You got to think about what's best for you down the road. Because being fat, there's health implications. You could have diabetes. You could have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, joint pains, all that stuff. Is that the hard that you want? Or you could go through a year, couple years of hard work, and then the rest of your life, you just have to maintain that. But let's be honest, most people who get to a certain point, who have lost a lot of weight, either put it all back on, which I did, and then I'm doing it all over again, or keep striving for more. It's getting really hot in here. But yeah, choose your hard. One hard is life-threatening. The other hard is life-saving. As long as you don't go down that crazy steroid route and overdo it or do something really ridiculous. But yeah, choose your hard. One will benefit you long-term, one won't. And the hard of being fat, there's also a lot of easy. It's really easy to just give in to every craving that you have of food, every want that you crave, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's all I have to say about that. Just don't let your impulses take over all the time, like those donuts. But it's okay. I'm not upset about it. It happened. I move on. All right. Let's get in there I'm going to do a little warm up. No cardio. Maybe a little walking backwards for my knees. Maybe some sled pulls, reverse sled pulls. But yeah, probably first exercise, light squats. All right. I'll see you there in just a second. Bye. All right. So I've spent like the last 10, 15 minutes warming up my legs, and all that cardio has put a lot of pressure on my knees, so they don't feel very strong. It's a little worrisome, but I don't think it's too serious. So we're gonna try this out. I might stop if it doesn't feel right, but I'm gonna go for one set and then probably drop the weight a little bit if it's not working out. All right, so oddly enough, my knees felt better when I added more weight onto the set, onto the bar. They felt a lot stronger. So I'm gonna go for another set and see if that was just a one-off. All right. All right, let's move. Okay, so this is the first time I'm going to be doing a set on this leg press on film, on camera. Normally I don't like this leg press, but I thought I should give it another shot, and actually I don't mind it. So again, like everything else, I try to go somewhat moderate. So 3 plates, I don't know if you might think that's good. Some people might think that's bad. For me, it's a reasonable weight that I can actually do a set of 8, or a set of 8 minimum slow and controlled reps. I just thought today might be more of a pressing quad day. Remember, don't lock out your knees. Okay, that's good. Let's move on to glutes. Okay, with any exercise, you obviously have to have, they say, mind-muscle connection. You want to target the muscle group that you want to target. But for me, when it comes to glute exercises, glute is by far the one muscle group that I have to really concentrate on every single rep. It is so easy to use muscles other than your glutes to complete a rep. Like your hamstrings can really take over, so I have to put in like a conscious effort for every single rep to squeeze my butt. Otherwise, I'm not getting a glute exercise. Doesn't matter if it's RDLs, hip thrusts, hyperextensions, it's all the same. Squeeze your butt. Alright, well, unfortunately, this is the only camera angle available to me because this is the only bathroom. And it's really tiny. All the other change rooms were taken. So let's just get right to it, shall we? Again, I feel like showing the leg pump is always the hardest with the lighting because of the shadows that my body creates. But yeah. Ooh, ooh, is it picking up anything? Little teardrop here. I want to get rid of that jiggle there. Okay, that's enough of that. So, all that cardio really did a number on my knees, but I think I'll be all healed up by the next leg day. No cardio today, obviously. I'm not an idiot. But yeah, so leg day done. Tomorrow, can't wait. We're gonna do something I actually enjoy. Chest and side delts. All right, nothing more to it. I'll catch you then. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. I hope you did your cardio though.